Go to video manager. There we go. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of World of Final Fantasy. And the chat is up, so now I can see what everyone has to say. I don't really have anything I need to change in the settings. At least I don't think I do. Nah, it'll be fine.
Final Fantasy.
Let's continue. Hey little penguin. My notification woke you up? Dude, I just started. It's 12:37, man. You've been sleeping for quite a bit then, haven't you? Were you up late? Do I have anything I can get right now? Oh, there is. Nothing on this side. But now I have that. So I can customize that at my leisure. Hey, Rory! 3:37. Dude! Dear Lord! Here lies Little Penguin Productions. He died as he lived, sleeping. Actually, that's kind of sad. It's 8:37 p.m. for you, Rory? Wow. Then I am so sorry for being late. So, anybody here who's in school, who's going to be going back soon, or have you guys already gone back to school?
Okay, right this way. Godspeed, gents.
Thanks. Oh, right. Where's my manners? Sorry we tried to rob you.
We really didn't mean to cause you trouble.
You can make it up to me. Perhaps. If you survive. Farewell.
Huh? Come on, this way.
Ferris and Quistis. That's pretty cool. I never thought they'd do a Final Fantasy 5 and 8 connection there.
Wait, where does that road go?
It's the way back to town. I mean, isn't that how you got here? The other road is crawling with mirages. Nobody uses that one anymore.
Dude! Oh, I so wish we knew about that coming in.
Well, that figures. I thought something about these docks smell fishy.
But at least we found some good mirages. No worries, right?
Yeah, no worries.
You're going back on the 9th? That's nice that you get a couple more days to relax before you have to go back.
Here she is.
You're back to school tomorrow. Seems like everything's back in business tomorrow for most places. Tried to go to my bank and it was closed for the 1st and 2nd of January.
Right to the low seats. Now get going before the Thane or the rest of the Federation catch on.
Wow, you're just as nice as a peach.
Thank you for everything.
Bye now. Don't come back and haunt me.
Huh?
What?
At least I got fencing. Hey man, take what you can get.
Ah, yeah. The breeze is really nice.
There's a couch here.
I can't believe they loaned us this great boat. We really lucked you out this time.
Dude, I know, right? You don't even have to steer it. I love the easy life.
But Lon,
Hmm?
aren't you just a little worried about what Ferris and Quistis said?
What did they say?
Now that you mention it, they did kind of make it to sound like we weren't gonna live out the day.
Pretty much.
Wonder why.
What's so bad
Man,
about the low
a habit
seats?
I need to get out
Just
of
like south,
is
right?
finding is
somewhere
watching one of
lower down on
my
the map
one of the
or
people I'm
something?
subscribed to and getting in the recommended in the related searches, even though they've got nothing to do with it, videos regarding
Rain?
people on YouTube who
Is it just me, or is
aren't
the
liked,
river getting more whooshy?
or are have some sort of infamy for being
I'm suddenly getting
bad
this
YouTubers.
bad sudden feeling.
Hey, Potion, happy 2017 to you too.
About the what?
Because just before I started streaming, I watched like 2 videos about DSP.
Wow.
It was my first time learning anything about him. Because I had always heard the name.
Literally straight down!
Oh my. You're one of those type of guys who do the whole "I haven't seen you since last year" lines.
Jelly sandwich!
How are we alive?
Tama, you still with us?
Never been the better.
Wait, hey, don't do that on my head.
Ha ha ha. You guys and your year jokes. My goodness. Ah, man.
Now that our boat's busted, how are we supposed to get where we're going?
Don't ask me.
Leave that poor creature alone. Oh god, I hate myself for saying that. Wow.
Poor little mini-mantis over. How the mean can you get? Hey, cut it out. Nobody likes a bully.
Alright, let's Libra these guys, because these are new enemies. Use water attacks to create a prism immunity. I don't think I have any... Yeah, I don't have any creatures created that can do water attacks. That's fine. I'll probably be dealing with a lot of these creatures later, so I can equip that shark to my party. Whew. Yeah, let's see here. For World of Final Fantasy, I don't even know how much we have left to go.
Good job.
We've only visited, like, 3 different locations. We've only met like a very few Final Fantasy staples.
Huh, looks like even mirages have to put up with mean old bullies.
Take care.
Rain, come on.
Huh? What?
We're Mirage Keepers. If you're gonna let him just swim away,
Oh my!
then you're doing exactly the right thing.
Aw, that's cute.
Young Mirage Keepers, my mini mantis here tells me that you saved his life. I thank you.
Oh, it can talk.
It talked with words.
Wow. A talking the mirage.
Seriously?
No. Tell me what a pair of keepers like you are doing all the way out here.
Well...
Yep, turtle.
Then I shall help you find this Babel. You are free to ride on my back.
Dude!
Are you sure?
Oh, yes. I'll be your fast craft, or my best approximation of what a fast craft is.
Aw, that's sweet. Alright, well, let's go then. There's nothing else we can really do here on this little platform, so we might as well take him. The mega shark walls of the low seas are mega deadly. It's very unlikely you'll be able to defeat one the first time you encounter them, so you might want to steer clear for now and come back when you're stronger.
Now, off we go. I know little about the world above, let alone this family.
Something swimming around over there.
I don't like the look of it one bit.
Why not?
Lon, does this not remind you of anything?
Hey, let's try touching it.
Oh, please don't!
Toidle. Personally, I prefer Toidle.
Huh?
Whoa, what was that?
Oh, real
Riku!
people. I thought I might have been seeing things. Who are you? Oh, my bad. My name's Riku. Man, I wish that Mirage hadn't come along and trashed my boat, because I was having a great day of treasure hunting. I'm a good swimmer, so it's no biggie, but I was really starting to get pooped. Then I spotted you guys sailing
You had
along
right
on
a
top of
giant
old
turtle on your
Adamantium.
New Year's resolution.
So,
Awesome.
is there some story behind all this?
I never thought we'd run into Riku from Final Fantasy X.
All the merrier. Enjoy the cruise.
Thank you. Man, how totally awesome are you Mirage Keepers? It can't be easy befriending an Adamantis.
Honestly, I think we just happened to bump into a really nice
I also have to eat penguins, so...
Oh, so you're trying to get to the Babel region, right? You need to set a course that way.
So, shall we be on our way?
Off we go!
Take it away.
Trust me, you'd be doing me a favor. Aww, that's sad. Very sad.
Which way do we go from here?
Well,
Oh my goodness, I almost got into a fight with that. Uh-oh. Whoops.
What now?
it's hostile.
And really the strong.
P.S. I had a health potion yesterday. I see. B-Dog, what did you dub for New Year's? What?
Uh-oh, not good.
Just kidding.
Oh, that's not good. Do I have anything in my items? No, I do not.
Well, I didn't feel like running it.
Oh boy. Awesome. Sorry, what did you do for New Year's? Honestly, I didn't really do anything. As much as I would have loved to, but, basically just hung out with my brother and my mom, for the last 2 hours watching movies and such, and, yeah, just celebrated New Year's with my mom, my brother, and my girlfriend.
That was close.
Perhaps we took a wrong turn.
Dude,
Well, we're navigating, so we've got no one to blame but ourselves.
Penguin, drink all the potions you want. I left at their birth. Oh, that's terrible. This looks pretty. Whoa. Just gonna... There we go. No!
No way!
The kick.
Dear Lord. Game, if I'm unable to escape, you should tell me that, not just say the escape failed.
Can't we outrun them?
There's no escape.
Just...
I can't get away.
Are you serious? I can't run no matter how hard I try. My dad's like a Pokemon trainer when he ran into me. Huh. Oh, look, a Toitle. Alright, let's try this again. Problem is that they don't give me like a up above point of view. Okay. Just waiting for this one to go by. Okay. Let's do it right this time. Hi, Aaron. There we go. Penguin, telling him not to look at the chat will make him want to look at the chat.
What is it?
Is that Babel? The Rainbow Shore?
Chapter 10. Too warm a welcome.
It's only chapter... Geez, we're at chapter 10 already? How many chapters are there?
Thanks for all the help.
Nonsense. No trouble at all.
Thanks for showing us the way, Riku. No problem. I needed a little breather anyway. So, where are you headed from here? Hey, there's this place I've been trying to reach. Would you mind if I hitched a ride a bit longer?
Sure, I must head back myself. Not a problem.
Thanks a bunch. Okay then, back to my regularly scheduled, totally awesome treasure hunting. Good luck, and be careful. See ya!
Bye, Admantis! I'll come back and imprison you one day, don't you worry!
I'll come back and I'll capture you one day.
What's next?
Well, first, why don't we look for a town?
Be careful. Whatever's up ahead, it's causing my Mirage-Adar to go bonkers. Be careful. Whatever's up ahead, it's causing my Mirage-Adar to go bonkers.
You have a Mirage-Adar? Which I guess is a Mirage Radar. The Dragon Scars? We're gonna be climbing a mountain, aren't we? Yep. Only a mountain would have a name like that. Doesn't even look like
You don't
Final
want to take a
Fantasy.
spill down these the cliffs.
Oh, come on. How old do you think me and Rain are? What? Oh.
Hey, Lon, slapstick's less funny if you die from it.
5 Frigicite. No. Pingu, Pingu.
Let's make this good.
Dude.
I've already got these mirages. Only difference is that they're stacked.
See how you like this.
Oh, they're weak to thunder,
Is that
huh?
all you...
Oh, yeah, I think they're weak to pretty much every element.
Predictable.
Awesome. Man, it shocks me every time I see just how many internet people there are out there
Paths here are treacherous.
that use
watch your
their YouTube fame to do things that they really shouldn't do, and it sucks. Let's see here. Once per battle, leave only this mirage standing. Oh, okay. That'll be easy. Ow! Uh-oh, that is not good.
Yeah!
Prism. Come on. Yeah, there we go.
Did it!
Oh, right!
What is this? Blood Eye. A burning blood red eye that slings around fire magic. Kind of looks like a flying tomato. Rumor has it, its tears are the secret ingredient at Grimoire's best watering holes. Interesting. I'm gonna leave it with Seraphy.
Wow, it's even funnier the second time.
Alrighty. Let's heal up. That was pretty rough. Yeah, Penguin, you might want to stop before you cause any permanent damage. And that's a dragon.
Man, I
That
wish I was
is
as
a
strong as
dragon.
I'd be all like, "Wow!"
which would make you one strange dragon, but I agree. The mirages we're facing have been getting tougher and tougher.
You then need to learn to exploit your mirage's elemental resistances.
You want us to blow them up?
That's explode, and while I'd love to give you credit for the first 4 letters, you clearly weren't listening.
I was listening. They're mental resistors.
I'm back, so how was everyone's New Year's? Not too bad.
Here we go.
I won't hold
Nothing
back.
special either. Ooh, shiny electric element dragon. Tell me about you. Inflict status ailments to create a prismatunity. Okay. Let's see here. I wonder if inflicting more and more status ailments makes it easier to catch. So let's try spider silk. Yep, as I thought. Did you order as well? What? You didn't stay up for the New Year's? Aw, that's the best part. When you get to enjoy, like, sparkling juice and such. So let me do that. Stack them up.
This is it.
Alright, take care, Potion. Thanks for coming, buddy. Thunderbolt.
Got this.
Thunderbolt. There we go. Wow, these guys are way... That was a surprising difficulty curve that they're dealing that much more damage now. A dragon with a storm cloud for legs. It uses thunder abilities. Wait, if you stack with it, does that mean you get to ride a dragon? Nope, it rides you. It's really good for magic, and it's got high defense and decent speed, but it pretty much lacks in everything else. Okay. Take it with me and we'll switch out the Mandragora.
That's so got.
Okay, and good thing I stocked up on high potions. Now then, Mirage boards. Let's see, what can we do here? Dual Lizard. Look, I can learn a water spell. Perfect. Alright, we did those two. Tama still hasn't gotten any. Shark cool. I wonder what its final evolution looks like. That's 4. There we go. Zippy can't learn anything. Spark Dragon. Oh wow, you start off with Thundera? Wow, that's actually really powerful to start off with as its first unlockable skill.
So Tama, could you tell us more about exploiting resistances?
Kaboom!
Would you stop?
Right! Where was I? Oh! You may have noticed the mirages here like to the fight with fire.
But if you put mirages with high fire resistance in your stacks...
You can reduce the damage you take from flames.
I see. I don't think I'd have enough mirages to resist fire that well.
Gimme, gimme.
Fluffy
Think it knows
flower.
how to play defense.
I guess we'll have to give it what it wants.
Dude, it all makes sense now.
What? The elemental resistance stuff? You actually followed that?
Oh, sure. Basically, we need to imprison as many of the mirages around here as we can.
Huh? Whoa!
What?
You were the right.
Somehow you understood what to do, even if you didn't understand the whys.
I'm a man of action. I don't believe in whys.
That much is the obvious.
No one in her right mind would put lawn and wise in the same sentence.
Alright, well then let's try some mirages that have resistances to fire. Submenu? Okay then, that doesn't work, so let's see here, wow, my strength and magic is insane, but my defense and magic defense and agility are terrible. Alright, well let's see here. What mirages do I have that are... There we go. Fire resistant. You're fire resistant. I guess that will have to do. Wow, I don't have that many. Guess that'll have to do. And that should be good. It dropped their health down quite a bit, but let's give it a shot. Hello, Mr. Dragon. Oh boy. I'm gonna lose this fight.
We got this.
Ooh, I can obtain its prism. Oh, then...
Okay.
What would activate it for you? Hi. Land a critical hit. Oh dear. That's gonna be almost impossible to pull off. Crap. Thunder?
What's this?
Okay. Oh, that did it.
Is it possible to catch these dragons?
Yeah, it is actually. Problem is that it has to be a critical hit, so I have to pray to RNG that I can get them.
Oh, yeah. So, we haven't talked in a while, and I just want to know how you been.
Been good. Titanfall 2, World of Final Fantasy, and Rise of the Tomb Raider are now in my possession.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were on sale on Boxing Day, so I thought, why not? It's good, 30% off.
I'm enjoying Watch Dogs 2. It's actually really fun. It's like so much comical.
That's good.
I'm waiting until I beat Watch Dogs 2 to play Final Fantasy 15, or I don't know, maybe play it.
Well, Final Fantasy 15 compared to Watch Dogs 2, it all depends on exactly how much you want to do. If you're planning on doing like every single side quest in Final Fantasy 15, it's best to just save that for last so you can spend nothing but doing it. But if you're just planning on just playing through the story and maybe only doing an occasional side quest, it doesn't really matter.
So I just got done proving that this school organization is fake by destroying 4 of their stones that were fake, not even real. Oh, hacking. Good for me.
Come on, I need another critical hit. I'm not going to be able to capture this one at this rate. Couldn't even get... Why does this have to be like Pokeballs? Just get into the prism.
I love these little shows that they're trying to prove people that everyone's lying to them. They make it so funny.
Is a show like that?
No, like Dead Set. This is the company that you're playing with. Like you work for DedSec as a hacker, and your goal is try to encourage the people that they have been lied to for their whole lives, that the people that they trust are taking their stuff, and that's like trying to prove the truth. So sometimes as soon as they get enough information, they make like these little TV things, and they just prove people that the people that they trust are faking it.
I see.
And they have to do it in the funniest way possible.
Oh man. Well, I mean, there's more dragons for me to fight, but I'd like to not have to grind them to... But I mean, if it gives me a lot of experience, no harm done. But criticals are so difficult to obtain. Cause they're random. Like I just got one there, but the dragon's so close to death that I can't try to improve my capture rate. So now I just have to hope I caught it just like that.
Alright, good job.
Boys.
Wow, that was lucky. Oh wow, 3,000 experience from those 2 red dragons alone.
How much did we get?
Oh, I ended up just catching the version of that thunder dragon I captured. Okay. Sweet. A type of dragon found all throughout the dragon scars. It may look slim, but that's all muscle. In addition to its physical prowess, its fire is hot enough to melt anything. Of course, you have to wonder where their legs hiding in the spark dragon's clouds all along.
Ooh, these are some nice cars. Dude, I don't know how to get into here. I think I need my jumper.
I'm gonna name this dragon Blaze.
And one of the coolest features in this game is you can fly a drone. And, like, the heck people. So fun. Hey Joey.
Ooh, who will I replace?
Oh god.
I'll replace Sylph.
You like the dragon? Who doesn't?
Well, it's a evolved creature. Like normally in the game, the evolved versions of a monster the game tells you to stay away from, but these ones you can actually handle. So, and thanks to that, I can now finally give the Lil Stack chibi versions of my characters. They finally have a monster that they can use for the bottom of the stack. Because when they chibify themselves, they're medium-sized, so they can only have one creature on top of them and one creature below. So, thanks to that dragon, I can now give the chibis better defense capabilities.
I see.
Yeah, it's much more useful. We'll put Zippy there.
Too easy.
There we go. Now, if I just get another one, I can give one to Lon.
I'm a master hacker.
You forgot the 420 lol. No! I am not making Blaze It jokes.
I can't tell which vehicle should I take.
The one that's faster.
I don't know. I don't know which one's faster.
Whichever one looks the fastest.
Good point. Okay,
That's normally how I base my judgment on what car is faster. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong.
Does having a spoiler make it faster? Make it look faster.
I won't hold back.
Right, let's
Oh my god, 3 of these dragons. This is gonna be chaotic.
I can test in this parking lot.
Hey, who's in the mood for some Sephiroth? Chibi villain!
Yeah, ooh, I like how this vehicle. Yeah, this vehicle so far is the fastest. I think the other two.
Sephiroth!
Okay, yeah, we have a winner.
Now that iconic walking into the flames.
We have a winner. I'm gonna get out of here. Mission complete. Accept the rules. I love hacking. Oh, I got a trophy. Baby, I got your money.
Not getting that dragon.
Hold on.
Ooh. Aww. Oh, are these ones under different stipulations to obtain them? Or is it because I don't have any prisms? No, it's land a critical hit. I guess I just don't have any more prisms to use. What?
You know, is this an overreaction? I take this girl's car, and she doesn't even try to like. She just pulls out a gun and starts shooting at me. Is that? I feel like that's overreaction.
You probably took it from like someone who's supposed to be like on a gang or something. Normally, how it works in Grand Theft Auto is if you stole someone's car who was in a gang, they'd pull out a gun and start shooting.
She didn't even look like she was in anything. She looked like she was a fancy woman with this fancy car.
Well, then maybe she's a fancy woman who carries a gun on her because she doesn't trust the world. It's not necessarily a made-up concept. That's a thing that some women actually do, is carry a gun in their purse in certain places of the world. Who wouldn't? People who actually feel safe in their communities. And that's why I don't have many friends. You don't have many friends, Little Penguin, because you pull a gun on them when they steal your car?
I like how, you know, you play as the main character, and your weapon is, it's not a gun, it's a yo-yo. He literally kills people with a yo-yo. Yeah, I know it is.
Every dungeon has a secret area just waiting to be discovered. Rare mirages often lurk in these well-hidden spots. You might not have the right tools to access a hidden area the first time you visit a dungeon. Try returning once you have a few more tricks up your sleeve. Oh, a secret area. Cool. And you look terrifying. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm back.
I don't even think I want to try taking this thing on. That's a very dangerous looking monster.
Whoa. That thing looks dope. No, I say dope.
There's not a huge penalty for taking it on, so let's just see.
Take him on.
It's probably a boss.
Do it, you won't.
Totally going down.
Oh, I don't know about this.
Hey, Bea, I got something to ask you. Do you, like have time after you're done live streaming? Because I have, like, Pokemon that can trade to evolve.
Hold that thought. Use fire, ice, and thunder attacks to create to make it eligible for capture. It has 13,752 HP.
Wow.
I want to die. But I won't go down without a fight.
This is nothing new.
Nice knowing ya.
Oh, okay. It actually doesn't do that much damage. It does.
Oh.
It does dangerous damage, but like not enough to really warrant not being impossible. This is definitely a creature I can beat. I just have to play it safe. Water damage.
So yeah, can't spread mission.
Right, Pokemon. Sure. I got a couple Pokemon that I need to trade to evolve anyways. So...
Yeah, I got a lot that I need to... Because mostly once I trade these... Wait, just by the way, do you still have your Sunstone? Or Sunstone?
Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of stones, dude.
Yeah, because... There's...
Yeah.
Wait, no, wrong stone. King's Rock. Do you have a King's Rock?
I do not, and I've been meaning to get it because right now the only Pokemon, let me think here.
I know.
The only Pokemon I need to get in that requires a King's Rock right now is Slowking. I'm literally like 96% done the first island. And Slowking is going to be one of the obstacles that are going to be a pain in the butt, but is there like a way to obtain a King's Rock without having to grind encounters?
No, you just have to, battle. You just have to go back to the school where at the very beginning of the game and battle 2 people. Top 4. You have to battle a person that's in front of the door that say you can't come in until you beat the Pokemon League. and then you battle the teacher inside, and then you get the King's Rock. Easy peasy.
But then how do I get it from some? I have to get another one though, because one of the Pokemon in the Unova, not Unova, Politoed. So I wonder which Pokemon.
We can do where I evolve my Poliwhirl into Politoed.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I trade you my Slowpoke so it becomes a Slowking. You get the Pokedex data for that, and then vice versa for me with Politoed. Okay. Hey B-Dog, I apologize about last stream and this stream. Last stream I let sleep overcome me. Zeno, that is perfectly fine, dude. Just because I'm live streaming at a certain time does not mean you have to sacrifice your rest to watch my streams. I appreciate that you always want to be there, but remember, when it comes to my videos, your health comes first, buddy. I don't want you to, do something like that to yourself just because I'm live streaming. You can always watch the post upload to keep up with what happened in the last stream. So, no worries, buddy.
Someone actually beat a world record in Minecraft just today.
Cool.
Which is drive 7.3 million miles in a boat on water.
Nice. Crazy Pickle. Wow, haven't seen you in the stream for a while. Welcome back. Wow. This monster, it says to just damage it with elemental attacks. It resists all of them, but somehow, even though I'm hitting him with it, nothing's happening. I'm not getting the option to imprison it. So, something's up. Is there something else I have to do? Like, remove its... Let me try hitting it with... Do I have anything that does thunder damage? I do not.
Well, just to let you know, there is a way to catch up Politoed in the wild, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Honestly, SOS exclusive Pokemon drive me crazy. The only thing that I have against Sun and Moon is SOS encounters. It's like, oh yeah, this Pokemon's in the game and it's required for Pokedex completion. Problem is that you can only find it by having another Pokemon call for help. And it's a very rare chance. It's either 1% or 5%, depending on who you're facing.
And Poliwrath and Politoed and Poliwrath, you can only attain them by SOS battles if it's raining too.
Yeah, but for them that's not bad. Yeah, I always miss your live streams. I don't know why. Hey, it's perfectly fine, man. Sometimes it's just that people forget to... People are busy, they don't get notified. Some people even get forcefully unsubscribed, because from what I understand is that YouTube has made subscribing more complicated in that you have to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, set it so that it will notify you, and then you're officially subscribed. I don't know if you can turn off the notifications and still be subscribed. I'm pretty sure you can, but it's such a contrived way, because someone tried subscribing to me while I was playing Titanfall 2 and it wouldn't work right away until they did the 3 steps I suggested. I am catching this dragon. You will get in the prism.
Catch it?
Yeah, I can catch it.
Dude, that's gonna be such an OP thing to have on your team.
Well, it's a rare mirage, and I found this on pure coincidence. I didn't know about secret areas. I need to keep hitting it with elemental attacks.
Oh, melee. Yo-yo to the face.
Oh, wow. I'm cutting that really... No! I lost the... Dang it.
Did you kill it?
Speaking of which, did you ever complete Fire Emblem Conquest? No. I got pretty far. I got to, like, the few final chapters of the game, but... I couldn't keep going. I got distracted by other games, and Fire Emblem Conquest is hard. You can lose the tutorial fight in Fire Emblem Conquest.
Really?
Fire Emblem normally never does that. So, the fact... Yeah, because what they'll do is they'll give you the tutorial fight, and then when you... Well, the tutorial, you're fine. But when you have to... Because the tutorial in Fire Emblem Fates is a dream, and it ends up foreshadowing your actual choice you'll have to make when you get to that part in the game, which is very early game. And once you pick your side, you then have to fight against the other side. Problem is that because you're playing Conquest, you're stuck with the Kingdom of Nor, and the Hoshido's most powerful character is named Ryoma, and he will destroy you if you try to fight him. Any character will lose to him. Even the strongest character that you get for that fight can be defeated by him. It's insane how difficult such an early fight is. Oh no, I might not be able to catch this monster. This is bad. It has a lot of health. But, yeah. They need to fix that. Trust me, they won't. Nope, YouTube will not. Isn't Birthright the same thing? Yes, but Birthright is easier. And Birthright is also, and each game has its own different story path. Like, conversations play out differently. And it's just...
One flaw to Watch Dogs 2 is that if you try to do a multiplayer like kind of thing, wait, are you kidding me? I failed the mission because my oh my god. Okay, one little flaw is if you try to attempt a multiplayer like little side thing and you don't want to deal with a random person, you're kind of forced to do it with a random person, which I kind of don't.
Ooh, I was so close to catching it. You will be mine, buddy. No, I haven't caught it yet because it's very specific. Because in order to catch a monster, you have to fulfill a certain requirement for them to be able to be caught. I got it! Yes! Take that! Oh my god!
Is that like catching a legendary in Pokemon?
Maybe because it's an incredibly rare one. Oh my god, that's a lot of experience I just got. But oh wow. It's like it's like I fought a legendary because I got a huge amount of experience for catching it. 25,800 experience. That's a lot. Oh no, I meant in terms of the tutorial, up to chapter 6 it's the same. Depending on the chosen path, there will be certain differences. Yes, that is true. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, this is an extra. Oh my god, those stats.
Stop teaming up with. Stop making me team up with.
Look at that growth rating. My goodness. A huge mirage that attacks with 3 elements from its 3 heads, 2 of which strangely don't seem to be attached. A certain Mr. Valentine packs a gun named after this mirage, but neither he nor his weapon seem to be around. Oh, this is Cerberus. It has it's okay, so the highest rank you can get for a stat is up to 5. So it's got 5 HP, 5 strength, 5 magic, 2 defense, 4 magic defense, and 5 agility. This guy almost has maxed out growth stats across the board. This guy is powerful.
Get back here.
And I'm gonna name you Scruffy.
Perfect name. Perfect name.
Well, he's Cerberus, so... Welcome to the team, Scruffy.
Stop running.
And heck yeah, I'm taking the Mirage with me. My goodness. Go away, Spark Dragon. No one wants you.
Someone tell me... Peter, tell me. Tell this guy to stop running away from me.
Stop running away. Mega Mirages are extra large sized Mirages that are too big to put in your stacks. Instead, Lon and Rain can summon them in battle by expending both their ability points. Make no mistake though, Mega Mirages are powerful enough to justify the cost. Your other Mirages will be returned to their Prismariums while a Mega Mirage is present. Mirages continue to fight until they run out of HP or until Rain and Lon run out of ability points. You can unsummon them before that happens, but be careful because you won't be able to call on the Mirage again for a little while. So the Mirage is basically like a summon. It's a summoning creature. That's pretty cool though. The fact that it's treated like if anyone's ever played Final Fantasy X or seen the live streams where I've repeated the beginning of it, in Final Fantasy X, summons are treated like other extra fighters that deal a lot of damage. So when you summon a monster, it takes the place of your party with its own health bar and magic and its own abilities, and you fight using that monster. And you can fight them until it runs out of ability points, you dismiss it,
Let's make this good.
stuff like that. So that's how it's treated.
Interesting. Let's see.
Yeah, there it is. Come on out, Scruffy.
Maybe I'll choose my face. Should I do another? Nah, I'm just gonna stick to story mode. Where's it? I don't see it.
What, Scruffy?
Yeah, I don't see Scruffy.
You'll see him in just a moment.
Oh, well there. Oh, okay.
Dude, that was awesome. Oh my god. And he got taken out in 2 hits. Dang it, Scruffy, you're useless.
Wait, Scruffy died?
The reason why is because whenever you get a Mirage, whenever you capture a new one, it always starts at a very, very low level. So he doesn't have any like good stats right now. Oh man, that was funny though.
I legit watched he fight into it.
Yeah, he's like he's really low leveled because I caught him, but the funny part too is that like all he'd need is just 6 experience to level up. to level up once.
Okay, there's something that I keep on forgetting to talk to you about. Have you seen what game won Game of the Year for this year?
No, what game won?
Overwatch.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Good for you.
It deserves it. It's the best game. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Shoot. Did he kill me? He killed me? That's stupid. How come I don't look dead? I feel worried. I don't look dead. I look alive. But it's saying I died. And people, and basically like the top like competitors, you know, for the games that were, you know, running against Overwatch was Titanfall 2.
Titanfall 2 was good though. In my opinion, Titanfall 2 was actually a pretty well crafted campaign. It was very enjoyable for me.
Uncharted 4 was another one.
Honestly, I think Uncharted 4 was worth it a little bit more than Overwatch. But that's just my opinion. Like, I think Overwatch is a fantastic game, but I think Uncharted has more in it than what people give it credit for.
What was another game? I know there was another game that was in that list, but what do I care about Overwatch more?
Here we go!
You guys are right. I am too big for that game.
Yeah, when it comes to the Game Awards, I'm not really salty. I don't get upset about the Game Awards, especially if they're giving Game of the Year to a game that is good. Even if I don't 100% agree for their reasoning, it doesn't change the fact that, you know, the game still won, and congratulations to the company for making an award-winning game.
Congratulations.
It's just some people take it a little too seriously and get all upset over it, and I'm like, guys, relax. They're just saying what the critics find to be the best game of the year in terms of its sales, its gameplay, its popularity. It's like they're not just basing it off of, oh, it's because they got women in skin-tight clothes, that's why it's best game of the year. It's like, no, that's not what they're doing at all. They're doing it because it's fun. The characters look great, the gameplay's addicting, and there's so much that can be done with it. It's
100% agree.
Yeah. So, the first Titanfall did not have a campaign, right? No, it did not. What would you say is stronger, Ryoma or Xander, just in terms of key stats and advantages? I would probably say that Ryoma's better. He's got a higher dodge capability than Xander. Xander, well, actually, it's based on your preference. Xander's high in power, but Ryoma's very balanced. He's very fast and strong at the same time, whereas Xander is very defensive and powerful. So it's your choice between a DPS or a tank. That's pretty much how you choose your characters in Fire Emblem for those two. But in the end, it doesn't matter. Xander can hold his own somewhat in Conquest, but he can still be overwhelmed. Whereas Ryoma could probably take on he's like Chrome. You could probably take on every enemy with just Ryoma.
Hey, you know what's like a funny thing I did in this game? As a side mission, guess what like the side mission leads to at the end of it?
What?
You tag the Golden Gate Bridge. You defeated it.
Cool.
It'll forever be there. For the whole game. I love it.
Yeah, and to follow up on Crazy Pickle, your question about Titanfall, the first one, yeah, it didn't have a campaign, and it died out very quickly. Like, it started off, people were enjoying the game, and then the fan base just disappeared. Like, the game just didn't exist anymore. But they've made a lot of improvements, and they added a campaign, which is something I think is vital to a first-person shooter, because I don't necessarily care about multiplayer for most first-person shooters. So it was a welcome addition, in my opinion. And Titanfall 2, the gameplay was very fluid. Wasn't any slowdown options, and I was just overall impressed. BT is probably one of my favorite video game characters, mainly because he's an AI Titan who has emotion, who can think for himself. And stuff like that, you know?
Did you beat the game?
Yes, I did.
Oh, did he die?
Yeah.
He died?
Yes, he did.
I knew it! They always, those game creators always make heartfelt characters die at the end of all their games.
He was adorable, too, because he did, like, the whole thing where it's like, I'm a machine and I don't quite understand and I'm learning. So, when your character gives him a thumbs up after he asks you if you're alright, he looks at his hand, looks at his fingers to figure out which one is the right one, and then he gives you a thumbs up back. It was adorable. It was all nerdy and cute. I loved it. And
did he sacrifice himself for that?
Pretty much. It was because there was no other way to stop the planet you were trying to defend from getting destroyed. Because he didn't have anything to stop the explosion, so he basically made the decision to use his reactor core to destroy the bomb thing, and with the loss of him.
I'm actually gonna go back to the video and read the comments to see how people are rating that game that they want to win. I want because it's gonna be funny.
I don't bother, mainly just because of the fact it's just like, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, no, like I didn't really care if it won or not. Just, the game was fun for me.
Game 1, guys. It's a fun game. Let's just move on. There will be other Game of the Year things, and it's like a lot of other games have won other rewards just because,
Especially, Naughty Dog already won Game of the Year for Uncharted 2. Like, people think about that?
Alrighty.
2016 Game of the Year. Okay, let's read the comments. Okay. Let's see. Oh, first comment. The first comment says the salt in the comic section is ridiculous.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. Like, okay.
My goodness.
Let's see. Oh, I guess another game that was in the runnings or nominated for Game of the Year was Doom.
Doom was pretty good. It looked like a good game, but someone told me it was multiplayer, and I don't ever play multiplayer games, so I did not get it. Its main draw is its multiplayer, but it does have a very nice campaign. The story is actually pretty enjoyable. It's very simple and easy to follow, and BT is such a blast. I love his character. They did a good job writing him.
Someone says Uncharted 4 and Doom fanboys are triggered right now.
Well, I agree that I think Uncharted 4 would have been a better option. It's not necessary. I'm not gonna get mad over it because it's like, oh well, they thought this game was better. I'm not the one deciding what should have won. And the thing is that this was gonna happen regardless of what game won Game of the Year. Like, nobody can deny that people weren't going to be upset over the pick. It was guaranteed that people were going to be angry. So, yeah. Did I finish Titanfall? Yes, I did, little penguin. Most of the time when it comes to, first-person shooters, they aren't incredibly long in their campaign. Like, you can get a good, say if you know what you're doing, you can get through there in about 4 or 5 hours, tops. Because I think, like, overall of my streams of Titanfall 2's campaign, I think it only took like a equivalent of like 5 hours total of my 2 live streams. No matter what game they chose, someone would be mad. And hey, Invader Tech, I am getting tired of elitist snobs nowadays. Yeah, tell me about it. It's gotten to the point where it's like, now whenever I saw this animation that was okay for their first animated movie, and some jackoffs are like, get a real job and get off this site. Oh, that sucks. That's the tough part, is that there are some people who just like to be mean for the sake of being mean, and it's like, if it's their first time doing something, give them criticism, tell them what they should work on, give them praise for what they were able to do. Don't shoot them down and make them feel like garbage, That's not fair. It's not their fault. They're doing what they can, and they want to improve. See, the thing is that a lot of people treat YouTube as if, like, that when YouTubers are making videos, they're mainly doing it because it's work. It's business. But no, they're also using it as a way to get criticism, for them to improve themselves on what they do. Like, for me, when it comes to live streaming, I want to be able to improve my commentary, fix how often I stream, maybe, if possible, stream to different platforms as well, like, this day I stream on YouTube, this day I stream on Twitch, or something like that, and it's like, And for animators, it's even harder too, because there's so many good animators out there that anybody who's not, that is a big dragon, anybody who's not a very incredibly skilled animator gets treated like they don't deserve nor belong on YouTube, which isn't fair, because all these amazing animators that we see on YouTube who are popular started off the same way. They uploaded some animations that weren't that great, but were still enjoyable. So it's tough, and it sucks. And I wish we could make it better, but there's not much we can really do about it, no matter what we try, because it just ends up blowing up in everybody's face. You try to defend somebody, all of a sudden you're just as bad, and it's just not fair.
You don't mind me just keep on reading playing comments, right? You don't mind that? Just now.
You're not. It's not like you're saying anything out loud.
This comment says, I can bet 95 of those people never played Overwatch, and 59 pretend they did. So like, basically this guy's saying that people who are complaining that Overwatch, they just didn't play it.
Mm-hmm.
That comment. Okay, let's see. So many people are salty. Lol. Okay. Let's see. This way. Let me read this comment in my head first. What? Okay. This guy is mad because No Man's Sky didn't get a nomination.
No Man's Sky doesn't deserve a nomination.
What game was it? I didn't play the game.
While graphically it looks nice, everything else falls flat. That game does not deserve a nomination for best game of the year, especially with the 180 the guy pulled on the people who are looking forward to it.
Rain, do you hear something?
I can't tell if this guy's like saying it as a joke or anything. I can't tell. Cause this is literally a joke comment. Like, you really think that game deserved it?
Gosh, the winds of Babel could be so toasty.
Okay, now let me read this. Okay, it starts like this comment starts off like this guy's hating that Overwatch got it. Okay, Overwatch really? I'm incomplete. Wait, an incomplete game with only map has beaten games like Doom and Uncharted 4. Hell, even Forza Horizon 3 is a better game. Is it better than that game? Some of these people.
Alright. So our boss is a mega red dragon. We can't catch it, but we can fight it. It is incredibly weak to ice. Alright, well, good thing I have a bunch of ice-related items. Wait, what is... Oh.
Let's see, any more... Someone just says BS. Uncharted 4 deserved it. Really.
No Man's Sky and more like No Man's Game. Yeah, it was lacking in content, big time. It's amazing how far people get. I sometimes look at people's early videos and then go watch a new video and I'm amazed by the difference. Dude, one of the best examples I can ever give is Kerbifer, Chris Neosi on YouTube. If you have ever seen Parody Rangers or Nintendo to the 64th power and stuff like that, he's uploaded quite a number of videos. He even uploaded the Super Mario RPG Lost Forest song, you know, Super Mario RPG, that type of song. If anybody's ever heard it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And he is an animator. He even made his own animated series called Tome, Terrain of Magical Expertise. And he made it like an anime. Like, he animated full-length episode videos. And he did 2 seasons of it on YouTube. For free. He wasn't paid to do it. He was doing it of his own reason. He even got a production team and everything to make it happen with a bunch of friends. And it's really good. I would definitely recommend giving it a watch. But he went from an animator who made parodies to doing his own original stuff to becoming a voice actor. If any of you were here when I live streamed Disgaea 5 for the PlayStation 4, we got a sneak preview at the main villain, Demon Lord Void Dark. That was Chris Neosi. Chris Neosi, if you've also seen the anime Mob Psycho 100, he voice acts one of our protagonists, the blonde-haired faker who claims that he's a spirit medium, but he's not. I can't remember his name exactly off the top of my head. I only watched like the first 2 episodes, and that was a while ago. But he's now voicing the English dub of one of the most important characters in that show. And he's done quite a lot of stuff. Tales of Zestiria for PlayStation 4. He voices Diesel. He's the green-haired Seraph. He's the wind element guy. He's done so much amazing stuff, and this all started with him being an animator and then wanting to become a voice actor. And he's gotten so far with that alone. And he started on new grounds, like way before 2010. So it's amazing when you see how somebody started and then see where they are now and be like, wow, dude, like, good for you.
You know, you need to help me. I just don't get it why people are still so mad. People need to get life. Why are they so mad because of video game didn't win? It's funny. If this comes as Overwatch 1 game of the year, what a joke. Doom or Uncharted 4 should have won game of the year. I don't care what no one says. Jesus Christ, man. The game with no content.
Good job.
Really, this guy's really saying that the Overwatch had no content. Let's see here.
Doom was alright. Well, I mean, if you're a fan of the original Doom series, then it was definitely a welcome addition to the Doom series.
Good.
Let's see.
Behind the me, isn't it?
Wow, someone literally. Oh wait, look how many dislikes this video has. Holy crap, really
Tifa from Final Fantasy VII. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
The multiplayer kind of bloated the game. Well, in all honesty, I think that Doom is a single-player game. It's meant to be looked at as a single-player adventure. I don't even know why they even bothered with the multi. Just stuck it as single-player.
The 2 of them have started something. Mediums have been awakening one after the next.
People are saying now that because of how many dislikes this video got, that this is the worst, like you know, award-winning thing ever.
Is the almighty power of a true
Because this video got like 3,000 dislikes.
The Crimson Prophecy. And swiftly. Are we agreed?
Yes.
Again, you really saved our biscuits to back there.
Let's see.
They came in sets.
I'm just glad you're all right. Huge dragons live in the scars. You're lucky you only ran into the 2. Normally people don't set foot near the place. But I heard all the ruckus and knew something must be up.
It's a good thing you did. Gotta say though, you pack quite a punch.
I just don't get it. It's a
I
multiplayer
might have gotten
team.
lucky.
How can you say
That's
it's not
actually one of my
complete?
master's moves. That was the first time I ever managed to pull it off. I live to the north of here, in a town called Nibelheim. Come on by, if you get a chance.
Stupid people.
Oh, looks like we get to visit the Final Fantasy VII area. Tifa! I wonder if we'll run into Cloud over here.
I guess she's a champion too.
I'll say. She sure punches like one. She said her town was north of here, didn't she?
Yeah. Wait, I think I can actually see it from here.
Ooh. Something about that place makes my fur crawl. I don't know what it is, but it gives me the chibis.
Oh, of course.
The new Doom is not worth the 76 gigabytes of space it uses up. 76 gigs, dear lord. Even after that, the load times take a while.
Well, this is a charming little town. But something feels kind of, I don't know, off about it. I can't quite put my finger on what it is.
I think it might be a good idea for us to keep a low profile around here.
Oh my god, somebody.
Because...
Oh, just do it!
Oh, okay. Low profile, Tama.
Okay. Roger the wheel.
Oh god, oh god. Okay.
Most of that is multiplayer. That is what pisses me off the most. Ah, I see.
Hey, did you know about the nimble mirages living in the desert? They're really fast.
Yeah.
I'd really like to run a race against them one of these days, but, well, they're mirages, right? I don't want to start a race with them only to have them attack me, so I was hoping you could check out how strong they are from me first.
That people are just raging this hard.
Cactuars. If you can defeat a
Wait,
handful
was
of them
anyone
for me,
else
then
that
I'll
was
be able to
part
tell
of
how
this?
strong they are.
Okay, Doom. Oh, have you ever heard of the game Inside?
I think so, maybe. That is what pisses me off the most. That's why it only gets an okay in my book. Well, the thing is that the game was mostly designed to be a multiplayer. No, not a multiplayer game. It was mostly designed to be a single-player game. So I wouldn't judge it off of its multiplayer. I would mainly judge it based off of its single-player, which, from what I understand, was good. And from what I've seen, I thought it was a pretty fun time. It was full of exactly what Doom was about, was platforming and blowing up demons and stuff.
It's more than the huge, it's a mega mirage.
They have to actually say that Blizzard is... Like, I heard something about Blizzard and they're trying to make Overwatch into an MMO.
Ooh, ouch.
But I
We
don't
want that.
really...
But we could stack on top of
Yeah.
that,
Not to
right?
mention the soundtrack is really good for Doom.
Powers in battle if you want to summon forth a mega mirage. Maybe you've already given it a try, but still, don't be afraid to add mega mirages to your lineup and test them out in
I'm done
battle.
playing competitive for Overwatch for this season. I have my diamond rank, I'm happy.
In other words, you hate studying and you won't practice.
I'm gonna get 1,000 like competitive points next season. And
Well,
There we go. Sell this. Do I have anything I can sell that's worth selling? Nope. Everything I should keep.
have a fantabulous.
There's the Tonberry for the Coliseum.
are you kidding me? We feel... Oh my
You can be hitched a
god.
ride on it as long
Are you
as it's in your
serious?
lineup. It might let you get around them more quickly.
Okay, so the person that joined the multiplayer thing
help
with
you
me,
find cool stuff.
we were supposed to deliver this car to the area, and guess what this idiot did? He
Sometimes the
flipped over the
joyride
car
ability is just there because it's the fun. Give it a try
at
and
the
you might be the
location where it's
surprise.
supposed to, so it doesn't mean anything anymore.
What?
Oh my god. So, okay, we're supposed to like tag into this book. Building, steal this car, and deliver to this area, okay? And once this guy joined, you know, the mission I was doing, he took the car, like, and left the building without me. Like, he just left me there where everyone like found me, like a jerk. And once I got out and I came to the location, guess where I saw? The flipped over car at the location.
I see.
And I can't do anything about it. I can't flip this car back over. Let's see, can I find some?
Oh man, I gotta travel through here again.
I wonder, can a car flip another car over? Is that a thing?
Can a car flip another car over?
Yes. Is that thing
maybe. It depends on how you go about it, cause you'd have to ram it with the car in order to flip it over. But whether or not it'll work with you is a whole other issue.
Go home. It worked. It worked. Did it work? It worked.
No trouble at all.
Oh my god. Come on, fix yourself, car. Fix yourself. Yes! I saved it. I saved the car. Oh my god. I did it. I am a hero. Oh my god. Oh, I see what this guy did. Okay, do you wanna know what I'm thinking what happened to this guy? Okay, so the area where you have to drop the car off is like in a parking space. So I'm thinking this guy might have gone too fast and rolled off of the parking space and flipped the car over because it's right next to a cliff.
I see.
What? Okay, and the guy quit. He literally like left the game.
Also, guys, after a certain amount of time has passed, I'm going to, let's see, how long have we been streaming for now? About an hour and a half.
2 hours.
Really? It says I've only been live for an hour 32.
It says the stream started 2 hours ago.
Oh, well then. Maybe YouTube's just being stupid.
Yep, like always.
Which wouldn't be a surprise. So at some point we're gonna take a short break. I'm gonna do my Pokemon stuff with Aaron, grab myself a drink of some iced tea, and then I'll probably come back and stream Rise of the Tomb Raider for PlayStation 4.
Uncharted 5?
No. Though that has been confirmed.
Really? Uncharted 5?
Well, it's not 5, but it's a spin-off game. You remember, it's still Uncharted though.
I know.
It's you could technically call it Uncharted 5 if you wanted to.
Is it where we're playing as a daughter?
No, actually. I think the story with Nate and his family is over, but what was her name? In Uncharted 2, I'm trying to remember her name. Yes, she's your protagonist.
Oh my god, I wanted that. I knew that. She was hot.
Yeah, if you look up the new Uncharted game, you can see that there's already gameplay for it. Well, a sneak preview of gameplay.
Uncharted.
When are me and Phazon coming back together for live streaming? That's a good question. I don't think we have anything planned as of yet. I can talk to him about it, but we mainly did that for charity and for the Extra Life charity, which is an event that starts like once every year, and then like for the rest of the week people go out of their way to complete their streams and such. So I mean, I think we could still do Extra Life, maybe. If not, we can always try to find another charity to stream. I think the only question is, what would we stream? Because I have a lot of games that take up a 24-hour time span, and he doesn't necessarily have all the games that I have. He's got his own. I mean, some of the games we share similarities in owning, but yeah.
I'm watching the trailer right now.
It's all in-game, by the way. It's none of it's cutscene. All of it is pretty much in-game stuff.
I'm just like skipping a little bit through it.
Do I know what type of games he favors? Not... Well, that's the thing. Just like me and a lot of other of my friends, we have a wide variety of games that we favor. It all depends on what games we would like to do that we could get done within for a charity stream. Also, not for Extra Life, but just because is what I'm wondering. I don't think we have anything planned for just a regular stream. Honestly, I think the next one we'd be getting together to stream is for charity.
Are you guys seeing this
But,
town?
you know.
Yeah, that's where Tifa lives. It makes Ninewood Hills look the humble.
Damn.
If you get confused
Oh my
during
god,
battle,
I
or
am
lose
so
control of
playing
yourself and
this
start
game.
lashing out at him, you can bring a confused fighter to his senses by hitting him.
I wonder if this takes place before or after the Uncharted. Or the Uncharted 2.
I don't think it's gonna have like a specific place, because it could happen at any point within the Uncharted franchise.
In Uncharted
Chapter
2,
11.
which is, better graphics.
Crimson and Azure.
Oh god, I just fell asleep for 5 minutes. Penguin, when did you go to sleep yesterday? Because I woke you up, because my stream notification woke you up at 12:37. So...
Hang on a sec.
Maybe some questions best to leave unknown.
I don't see any chain on the place.
Well, maybe they're like Cornelia, and they haven't been annexed by the Federation.
Good point. Sorry,
Huh?
Corn, what?
It can't be.
Nice. Great memory there.
Hey there, guys. It is you, right?
Hey, super punchy girl.
Hi. How are you doing, Tifa?
It's so good to see you.
I'm back.
Same here. Hey, I have to ask, what are two
Wait, did
keepers and a
they
mirage
give it a title?
doing way down
Oh.
here in Babel?
Oh yeah. I guess we never told you, did we?
I don't think so.
How come on like another video
Oh, good.
it's saying it's called
I was starting to worry.
Wait, how come it's saying it's called like
What if I
Uncharted 4 The
accidentally
Lost
saved a couple
Legion
of bad apples
Legacy?
from the Bahamut army?
It's weird. Why does everybody keep thinking that
Weird.
we're Bahamutian soldiers?
I don't know. I guess they don't see many Mirage Keepers anymore.
Oh, just
unless
called the
they're
Lost
working with
Legacy.
bad guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
And not
Crazy
just
Pickle, take
keepers,
care.
Giants too. These
Do
days,
champion/awakened people have to be in chibi form? Yes, because that's how they're being represented. The Final Fantasy staple characters and the worlds that we're exploring appear in this chibi-like state. They don't have the option to
everyone in
switch.
town has heard of the giants from the hills.
I'm not sure I like being a celebrity.
Which I honestly think is fine. It's kind of a cute chibi.
Unfortunately, that's the only real clue that we've got.
The Valley of Fire. Everyone knows that bit, but no one's sure which valley is the right one.
What do you mean?
If you're looking for fiery valleys, this region is full of them. But
The game
that's
that you're
just
playing,
it.
Final
Any one of those
Fantasy,
valleys could be the one
it
the
just looks so
prophecy is talking
funny
about.
with the cartoon
Oh, right.
kind of
I forgot there's a summoner in
style
town
of the
doing research
characters.
on the valley.
What, the chibi styles?
She might know.
Yes, it looks funny.
Is that Rydia I see?
Any characters I don't know.
Oh my god, it is! Rydia is a character from Final Fantasy IV. She's a summoner class fighter. that joins your team.
The giants from the hills.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell me she's a god, like everyone else in the game.
That's us.
Hello
What,
there.
in this Final Fantasy?
I am the
No.
summoner Rydia.
There's not... We've only met like 2 people who are technically gods in this game, and they're not even like Final Fantasy characters, they're original.
Something about you.
Hey, you know,
Oh,
the way
so
that Mirage follows you,
those
totally
3 like
remind me of
hurt
you.
people, like
guess it's
when
because
you
you're both
Hi,
the
give me
first
more.
like, major boss fight, like
You know
Shiva,
Yeah,
the
we
old
met her. Back
rock
on the other
guy.
continent.
Well, the first
She was
boss fight,
really a lot of
like
fun
major
to
boss
us.
fight, where you
Oh,
get to shoot.
you mean when I fought Shiva, Ramu, and Ifrit?
Yeah, I thought those 2 were gods. Supposed to be gods.
Well then.
They're more like
that bad.
lords, not really gods.
You hear that? These 2 say they're friends of Lady Yuna. That means you can trust them. For the time being, at least.
To be fair, I was taking
let
a
me get
nap. I
this
wasn't
straight.
still sleeping from last
You're
night.
searching
I
for
see.
the 4 keys recorded in the prophecy?
Yeah, we came to Babel because we heard one of the keys was hidden here in a valley of fire.
Right. But, you know, the keys are part of the Crimson Prophecy.
Crimson Prophecy. So wait,
see.
you mean there's more than one version?
Oh, I just got done with the Eevee
There used to be a single
evolutions.
prophecy, the Azure Prophecy.
I got
It
the rest of
only
those
spoke of 4
yesterday.
sigils and said nothing about keys. It was much more
I'm
abstract.
gonna be honest. I did not know how to evolve
This is no business
evolve
of yours.
Eevee into Sylveon. That was the only one I didn't know.
Do you know
So I
now?
looked it up.
Summoner or not,
Yeah, I looked it
you
up.
should pray that fate guides you to the Crystal Tower.
I looked up how to do it, and I now know how to do it.
Flanked by mirages, the chosen
You just have to
ones
get this
shall
thing on 2
acquire
hearts,
4
and then
keys.
boom,
From
it'll
the
evolve
Crystal
easily.
Tower, they shall mount the heavens, where God will grant
You have to
them
do
the
more
gift
than
of
that.
eternity.
So long as you
That's
know
all I
to
did.
follow
I
the
got
signs.
to like it's expecting to do hearts, and
So
boom,
do as the
easy
Crimson
evolution.
Prophecy
Well,
commands.
Evolution plus leveling up.
It has another requirement though, besides just increasing its affection though. The other requirement is that it has to know a fairy type move. Luckily, it learns
yeah,
one
that's it.
naturally by that point, but
At least
still.
they're not breaking
Yeah,
any
but-
laws or getting
Oh yeah,
violent,
yeah.
but
Well,
it's still
gave you the
creepy.
eyes.
What do those fools know anyway? The Azure Prophecy was written by the first summoner.
Okay.
It's the Crimson Prophecy that came later. The whole thing
Oh, yeah,
is
I'm on-
nothing but a sham.
So you wanna
That
know
sham
what
seems to be the
Pokemon that I
prophecy
need
folks
to
believe
play my
in.
Pokedex for the first island to
Unfortunately so.
complete it?
That's why I came here to sort the
What?
truth out myself.
You
Tell me then.
okay? There's 4
Why are
Pokemon
you
that I
searching
need
for the keys like the
for my
prophecy
first,
says?
for the first island dex. I need,
Uh huh.
Slow
So
King,
you're
which we
telling
already
me
talked about.
that your mother shares the same name as Lady
Alakazam,
Lusfarna,
your
and
Gengar,
you're looking for the Herald's Castle to find
and
her.
Gigalith.
I get it. If you really
Those
are
are
the
the only
giants
four-
from the
those are
hills,
the 4 things
all
I
you
need.
have to do is follow the prophecy, and you
Okay.
might wind up there anyway.
I need to actually take a look. I don't know who else I need to get
Someone
for
told us we
the
would find
first
our
island
family as long as
Pokedex.
we kept collecting mirages and pressing onward.
Well, whatever the case, it seems the only way to prove which prophecy
Oh, I got
is
my
true is to accompany
second
the two of you to the Valley
Solgaleo.
of Fire.
Where I'm leveling up,
In a way,
Cosmog,
you'd be
Cosmom,
accompanying me and doing me a favor.
Solgaleo.
What do you mean?
Oh, never you mind. So, are we ready?
Are we ready? We don't even know which valley to go to.
I've already figured it out. The valleys of Babel are numbered, and I believe the one we are looking for is Valley 7.
Now you're forgetting entire.
Excuse
I
me,
can
I'm
start
sorry
filling in
to
more of the
bother. You see, my
Pokedex.
grandson's
Read
birthday
for
is
you.
coming. Is there any chance you would be willing to...
Let's see. Go to the train station.
Now,
Sorry to make you go.
now you're forgetting entire names? Now you're forgetting entire names?
Okay, off to the Valley of Fire.
East of the here.
Wait, I got a question. Have you ever seen like some like hilarious kid test answers? Like anything like from online that says that?
Kid testing?
No, kid test answers. Like kids who give like
where they give those smart ass answers on their tests.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those. They're pretty entertaining. I love how
it's funny. It's really funny. I couldn't like I tried to go into the website for it, but my computer was just lagging because I guess it couldn't handle the full page. So I just went to a person who reacted to all of them. So I get to look at them all. And I laughed so hard because the person who was reacting to him also makes the smart comment, like some funny comments.
Just think about
First
cool
question.
things.
B-Dog, your answer?
Sorry, what was your question? You were cutting out a little bit there.
Oh, in my voice, it's being heard.
I guess we're doing
Yeah,
this.
you keep getting. I don't know why. It's like every like. Okay, now say something again.
I'm better than B-Dog.
Maybe it's my headset. The stream is being cut off as well. Oh.
Ooh.
Maybe the internet's on the fritz?
Should I leave the party and come back?
I don't know if that'll fix anything.
Well, we're hearing your turd just fine now.
Maybe it was just a sudden dip in internet for a second there.
Okay, so what ended in 1896? Your answer?
Yeah.
1895. Smart ass kid.
One wrong step.
Theoretically, that is the right answer.
Yeah, that is true. 1895 did end when 1896 began.
The teacher can't get mad at that. That is actually a correct answer.
Here we go!
Smart ass kid. Okay, I'm not gonna read this question to you because I don't know how you take it, but you know, I'm just gonna skip this one. Okay, so do you remember math where you have to like, you know, the signal, like the sign that prove which number is greater than the other, like the arrows, right and left.
Yeah.
So you know, in this math problem, it says right, you know, the left arrow or the right arrow. You know what this kid did?
What?
He wrote or because or was in the middle of those things. All his answers are just or.
That wasn't so bad.
Smell good. Okay, this one says find X, and this kid literally circled X, have an arrow next to it, and just says, "Here it is." Like the teacher's stupid.
A classic Final Fantasy baddie, prone to using self-destruct, and neither friend nor foe is safe when it does. Watch out. Perhaps many of you have painful memories of this mirage for one reason or another. I do. Bombs can be annoying.
Dude, this one's funny. Okay, where was the American Declaration, I can't speak.
Declaration
or whatever, of Independence signed? This guy says, at the bottom. Theoretically, it's correct. It was signed at the bottom.
You know, I'm really glad I got this fire dragon because all I had to do was just use that to deal with the weight puzzle. Had to have a weight of 4 or higher, and its fire resistance needed to be 50 or more, and the fire dragon has like 100% resistance to fire, and its weight is like 6. So I was like, oh, good. I don't even have to try.
Okay, This question says, draw a plant cell and identify its most important parts. I don't really understand what that means. Like, this kid put a plant in a jail cell, and then wrote its most important parts was no window and iron bars. What the?
Stuff kids come up with.
I guess
Stuff kids come up with. I don't even think these are kids anymore. Oh
Some of them are teenagers. There are teenagers and kids alike who do that.
Okay. Okay. Explain the phrase free press. And this kid put down when your mom irons your trousers for you. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. This one says. This one says, what is the highest frequency noise that a human can register? And you wanna know what this kid put down the answer is?
Sure.
Wait, give me 1 second. I need to know how you say this girl's name first, so I'm just gonna listen to the video. Give me 1 second.
There's a video where a guy reads people who have poor grammar. He did one for people who were asking if they were pregnant.
Oh, God.
It was so freaking funny. Like, it was like, and the thing is that their sentences were just destroyed. Like, it was chaos. Like, some of them were like, it's like, boyfriend and I have, it's like, did 3 months ago, am I pregnant?
Oh my
like,
God.
like, there was one where it was like, pregnant? Oh man, the guy's reaction too was funny. He was like, am I pregnant? Like, his voice just increases in volume as he reads it. It was so funny. You can actually, I don't know the exact video you can find it on, but Markiplier did a try not to laugh stream, a video, and that's where I discovered that, and it was so funny.
Okay, so the answer to this question, so what is the highest frequency noise that a human can register? And this kid's answer is Mariah Carey. I don't know if you know who that is.
I know who Mariah Carey is.
It's like, that's that kid's answer, Mariah Carey, with hearts next to it.
She can sing pretty high pitched, so.
Okay, so, oh my God, this is funny. Okay, so the difference between 108 and 158 is 22. So I guess you minus the 2. That's your answer. And then this next question says, explain how you found your answer for problem 4. Math. That's what that kid puts down, just math.
What's going on?
It's like I just use math.
We'll never be able to put out a fire this big. Not with the
Ridiculous.
that we got.
It's funny.
Huh?
Again, let's look at the next one.
Don't just stand there gawking like that. We can't just leave her to fend for herself.
Oh,
okay, now this...
I get what's going on right now in this game. Okay. I was like thinking to myself, like, why did Rydia just run away from fire? And it's because, so for those who don't know, Rydia's backstory is that she was the daughter of a summoner. She was born in a village full of summoners. Like, everybody could summon something. And she was, she had a high potential she was a high potential born child. And the main character was Cecil and Kane. Those two characters worked for the Kingdom of Baron. They were asked to deliver an item to the hidden village of Mist, which... No, not the hidden village of Mist, the hidden valley Mist. And when they went to the town, turned out that the item they were supposed to deliver was full of bombs. Fire elemental creatures that are known for causing destruction. Doesn't matter who, they do it. And they also had to kill a dragon in order to gain access to the town. Now, if you remember when we met Rydia in World of Final Fantasy, she had a dragon next to her. That was the exact dragon that Cecil and Kane had to slay. It was a summoning creature. When they slayed it, it cost Rydia's mother's life, because the dragon was tied to her mother, and they were not aware. And then when the bombs went off, it destroyed the town and killed everyone every summoner, leaving Rydia the last of her kind. Through that, Cecil then tries to take her under his wing, regretting, feeling bad for her because he didn't know. He didn't know that was going to happen. He just thought he was delivering an item to the village. And he promised to protect Rydia, and she joins him on his adventure in Final Fantasy IV. And, but the thing is, though, is that because of the incidents that played out, Rydia developed a fear for fire, because to her, it just brings back the painful memory of losing her family to the fire that beset her home. So that's why she just ran away when there was a tornado of fire, is because she has PTSD, basically.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's a pretty sad thing to watch, because when it happens, Kane and Cecil try to help her, but because she found out that they were the ones who brought the ring that destroyed the town, she tried to run away from them when all they wanted to do was help her, and because of that, her anger and sadness went out of control and caused her to summon Titan, breaking apart the continent. It only, not like completely, but like put enough of a rift that it was impossible to return to the town, and Kane and Cecil get split up, and Cecil takes Rydia to the nearest town, protects her from some soldiers who turned corrupt, and then he promises to protect her, and from there on she basically serves as your black mage, capable of summoning a chocobo, and then later on you get separated from her again by Leviathan, and Leviathan takes her to the land of the Eidolons, which is basically where she learns how to summon Ifrit, Shiva, Ramu, Titan, a whole bunch of monsters, and you can then expand that list by finding Bahamut, Leviathan, Asura, and she becomes one of the best characters to have in the game. I haven't seen anybody, because at the end of the game, when you're on your way to the final boss, you can change your party so that you can have different members. Rydia, I have never seen somebody not use Rydia for their first time when they were taking on the boss.
Basically, you just explained the whole game to us.
Well, I described the entire plot for Rydia's backstory. There's a lot more that happens in Final Fantasy IV than just Rydia becoming a very powerful summoner. Believe me.
Okay.
I could explain the entire plot though, and
no,
it wouldn't. No, don't worry. It wouldn't be confusing, but quite a bit of information. Anyways, Warrior of Light, help me out.
Okay. So this question that this kid was given is to like they give you a problem and you have to write a solution to it. And I guess the first question, the problem says, you fell on the playground and you scratched your knee. This kid's answer is, get up and deal with it.
Well, I mean, it's true.
Yeah, it is true. True. Yeah, I would accept, if I was a teacher, I would accept that. What other answer is there? god, this one. This one is just all around funny of how this kid explained what he did. Okay, so this is like a number, problem. The number, problem. Or number sorting problem. Yeah. Okay, so basically, Mike saw 17 blue cars and 25 green cars at this toy store. How many cars did he see? Okay, write a number sentence with your problem for the missing number. Explain how the number sentence shows the problem. So this kid's answer is 17 plus 25 equals 42, which is the right answer. I got the answer by talking in my brain, and I agreed of the answer with my brain got. Perfect. Just perfect.
That's the thing. I hate it when it's like you got the answer right, but I want you to show your work, and I'm like, I'm so sorry that apparently I have to prove to you that I got the answer right. It's like, so what? I got the answer right. Why can't you just say it's good? Why did I have to?
Yeah, I don't get why you have to explain stuff.
I hate that, because it's like you'll know. It's like you can look at it and go, "Oh, I know the answer." Write it down right away. But then they'll go, "Oh, I want you to show your work," and then you're like, and then you have to erase what you just wrote down, and then you have to go through the long, complicated, drawn-out, boring way to do it.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same thing when it's like it's like when you have to write like an essay or something, and then when you get it scored and everything, and you get it back, and it's not the score that you were expecting, and it's like, why didn't I get this instead of the score that you gave me? And it's like, oh, it's like it was good, but it wasn't what I was looking for. And it's like, but if it had the information that was necessary to make it an A, just because it's not the answer you would have picked, and yet it still works, it's not a reason to say it doesn't deserve an A.
Okay, now let's see. Let's go into the... Oh God.
Everyone, they use lava as a shield. Right.
Okay, so I guess this is like have you had to take like a health class where they teach you about grown-up stuff? You know, when you were a kid.
What you mean, like? Oh,
birds and the bees.
Well, we had a class about pregnancy, but that was in biology. So.
Well, this is close to that. Okay, so what are the two types of sex cells? You know, the kid gets it right, say eggs and sperm, and then the next one says during the stage, do the chromosomes line up in the middle of the cell? And you know what this kid put down as the answer?
What?
It's a secret. It's a secret. I think he's thinking of the wrong type. And the teacher right next to it put down no way with a 0.
Which game do you like better, Fates or Awakening? I personally prefer Awakening, but music like Road Taker or Dusk Falls is making me think twice. Honestly, Fire Emblem Fates has a lot of good music, and so does Awakening, but Fates is the only one where I've actually like gone out of my way to find the name of a song, because the thing is the main song, I'm not sure what the actual name of it was, but it was like, you are the ocean's gray wave destined to seek life beyond the shore just out of reach. That's like the first sentence in the song, but I love that song to death. It's such a good song, and there's a lot of good different songs that they do. And I'd say that probably Fate has a bigger impact to me with music than Awakening, but Awakening still has really good music. Yeah, here it is, where Rydia basically explains why she has a fear of fire.
Okay, this next question says, how is the brain like a cantaloupe?
I couldn't do it.
You got what I said, right?
Is that what it's called? Lost in the Water? I like that song.
Yeah, I mean, that fire mirage?
The kid like put down.
Right?
They're both delicious.
You got nothing to be scared of. The fire got you down? All you gotta do then is just blow it out, baby.
Blow it out, baby? That's your sage advice?
Okay.
She's not struggling with the fear of birthday cakes.
She's not?
No, dude.
Then... Oh. How about this? Maybe she needs a party to cheer her up.
What about anything that you're doing right now could possibly cheer her up? Oh wait, are you trying to make fire look cool?
It's the cooler than you.
You're so weird.
I am not.
Yeah, you're way past weird.
Completely beyond the redemption.
Hey.
So, shall we?
But Rydia?
Go home. You've got nothing to prove. We'll let you know if we find any.
Really? How will you get past that wall of fire?
Oh,
Look, I'll return to Nibelheim after I put the fire out for you. Sound reasonable?
Yeah, reasonlicious.
you're sure?
Yes. Come on.
Something similar to Lost in the Waves. Oh, okay. But yeah, it's definitely a song that I love listening to, and the Conquest rendition of that song is also, I like the beat of that song. It's like it has like an Arabian theme to it. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to keep cutting you off.
For some reason, this next like funny, test answer, how come it kind of looks like something that I would do? This looks like my handwriting. Oh. I don't remember this. Like I remember this stuff, but how come it looks like my handwriting?
A lot of people have similar handwriting, so.
It just looks like something that I did.
Maybe you did do it.
Oh my god, I think I finally made the list. They didn't give a name, but it just looks like, this thing looks like something I would do. Okay, so in science class, like, when you go over like a solid, a liquid, and a gas, the molecules in a solid are all like close together, and liquids are like semi kind of like apart, and gas are just all over the place. And so after that, it says, in which state do the particles show the most movement? And this kid's answer could have been mine, says California. And the next one says, in which state do the particles show the least movement? New Jersey. How? I don't know if this is mine or not.
Oh yeah, Zeno. This is going to be a really odd question for me to ask of all people, but when you were playing Fire Emblem Birthright, who was your waifu? Did you have a planned out waifu?
I don't know who you're talking about.
In Fire Emblem, after a certain amount of games of Fire Emblem, once they started getting into the 3D models for Fire Emblem, they made it so that you could start having relationships between your characters, and like having them fight beside each other and having them and pairing them up and stuff like that, so that they could support each other, would improve the relationship between the two to the point where if they were of a different gender, you could marry them. And they'd have a child, and then you could unlock like a future version of that child as a soldier. And in Fire Emblem Fates, let's just say incest is quite a running theme. As in, you have two different families. You've got your adoptive family, and you've got your blood family. Doesn't matter which side you're on. Really doesn't matter. You can literally marry, you could have your character marry your youngest sister if you wanted to.
Okay, this next one is really funny.
And that did not phase Aaron whatsoever. He's like, yeah, big whoop.
Yeah, because I don't care.
Wow, nice talking to you too, buddy.
Yeah,
so sorry I'm not talking about waifus in Overwatch.
You know what, Andre.
Hey, how about that Overwatch, guys? Could sure use some good Overwatch.
Now you're just mocking me.
I am. Don't have to explain that to me.
At least I don't have to, at least I don't talk about you with your Final Fantasy waifus.
When have I ever talked about Final Fantasy waifus?
Oh, wait, no. That came out wrong.
Dude, your own insult fell flat. Your own attempt at making fun of me just backfired. No, I did not, but I just had to choose that one person. It was Oboro. I had a waifu war of my own. I was close with Felicia and Hana, but Oboro sweeps them. I see.
Okay, I'm back. I just had to take a moment to process what I just said.
To try to think of an actual insult that actually holds water.
I'm done. Okay, so this next test, okay, I'm just gonna, this next test answer, I guess it's for a Spanish test, and the direction says that use commands to tell your sister to do the following things. Okay, so you wanna know what this kid put down? I don't have a sister, so he didn't do any of it. He didn't do any of the problems. He just says, I don't have a sister. My God.
Of course.
Okay, name 6 animals which live specifically in the Arctic. Do you have the answer for that? I want to test your intelligence. Name 6 animals, B-Dog.
6 animals that live in the Arctic?
Yeah, Antarctica. In Antarctica.
Antarctica. Let's see, we got the... Polar bears live in the Antarctic, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Okay, so we got polar bears, emperor penguins, we got the puffin... what were they called? Puffins? I think that was how you pronounced it, was puffins. They were
That wasn't so bad.
the cousins of a penguin with the slightly rainbow beak that could actually fly. I believe those were in the Arctic, or at least nearby. Seals. See, the thing is that like most of the creatures that live in the Arctic, there's a creature, and then there's like other kinds of that creature, like the seal. Then there's an elephant seal and stuff like that.
Like they say, like just penguins, seals.
Yeah.
Stuff like just like kind of those like kind of name the animal.
Yeah, and there's like great white sharks that like to hang around there too.
I'm just gonna say this. This kid put down 2 polar bears, 3, no, scratch that, 4 seals. You get it? 2 polar bears, 4 seals. Name 6 animals.
I'm fine.
Smart.
I just got a little worked
May I ask who was your rightful companion? In Fire Emblem Conquest, the problem was that it was when I tried to pair my character up with somebody, for some reason it was taking forever to even max out the relationship between the 2 characters. So I just said screw it and just had the character marry his maid. I think it was Felicia. It was because the game sets it up so that like you will end up just like with a huge amount of like relationship points between you and your servant. And it's like by that point I was like ready to give up because I got so far in the game and I did so many battles to the point where it just seemed like a waste of time to even try to get someone else to pair up. So I mean, it does affect what their child's abilities are, but I just wasn't bothered to do it.
Okay, so I don't know why this seems like an inappropriate question for test. And I hope that nothing goes wrong with this live stream video once I say this, but can a man still reproduce with only one testicle? That sounds like a really inappropriate question.
I'm pretty sure they can.
And this kid says, no, girls don't find that attractive.
I don't even think that's funny. I think that's just sad, if anything, like, because it's like, that's like saying, like, if they find out, like, that's a deal breaker, you know what I mean? Even though I'm pretty sure it shouldn't impact a thing.
And the teacher says, nice try. But here's the thing. The teacher marked the question wrong with a half point. They just gave half credit for that answer.
Props for giving an answer that was funny, you know? It's the same thing like whenever, because like for me, my girlfriend Anna, there was a time where we had the same classes together, and and for one of our tests, she drew a sheep in the bottom right corner of her test when she was done, and then she handed it in, and then when it got marked and it was handed back to her, the teacher wrote a little comment saying, nice sheep. So it's pretty entertaining when teachers get the joke or enjoy what the effort you put into stuff, no matter how serious of a thing it is. I agree, it's very unfortunate Conquest does not give you any challenges, just chapter battles, but we just have to manage. Well, that's the thing, is that, like, even so, like, I did so many chapter battles that my character should have been able to max out a relationship with a different character, but he wasn't able to. I don't know why, but he wasn't able to. And the reason why Conquest doesn't give you battles that you can freely do is because that's its challenge. You're not supposed to be able to level up fast, or you're limited on money and experience, which is to create a more challenging experience, because now you can't grind, you can't abuse the system in any way, shape, or form. You have to go with what it gives you, which honestly I think is not a bad way to make it difficult. It's like, hey, we're not giving you something you can exploit. You're gonna have to play this, and you're gonna have to play it the best you can with what you have, which is how RPGs used to be before people found ways to exploit weaknesses and bugs and stuff like that. Like, say for example, Final Fantasy VI. If you remember when I fought the tunnel armor, and I was like, so here's the strategy. You use Celeste's runic blade to absorb its magical attack power, and then you have Locke attack it. Or you can use that thunder rod that we picked up earlier as an item and have it one-shot the boss. Like, that's intentional. But they could easily take that item away, and you'd have to struggle fighting the boss. So, I like it when they take away exploits that make something incredibly easy, so that way you have a more challenging time. It's just, oh my god, man, the AI is so powerful in this game. It's ridiculous how difficult enemies are in Conquest.
Hey, Mio, in one word, describe your school time. Like, in one word, how would you describe school for you?
Good place to hang out with friends. Not really something I would recommend.
I said one word. I said one word.
Friends. Why savage?
This kid put down hell. That's it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is that, like, when you look back at it, it's like you couldn't give two shits whatsoever about what you learned or what you had to do at school. All you'd remember is just the time you spent with friends, and wish that you could go back to that, you know? Because that's how I feel.
You're gonna miss it.
Yeah, but it's not because of what you were learning. You're gonna miss it for the friends that you hung out with and had fun with, you know?
Yeah.
Which is the sad reality.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go to, because I guess there was like 3 parts of this. Let's see. Okay, this thing. No, I can't really. I was gonna explain this one, but I can't really explain it that well. Okay, now let's one explain. So, name the quadrat. Okay, mostly name these shapes. And this kid literally named the shapes, just random names.
Well, it said name the shapes, so
Bob, Sam.
My next playthrough,
Edison.
though, I'm unsure of who would be my first pick between Camilla and Selena. Camilla's the purple-haired sister, right, of Noor? And Selena, I can't remember who that was, but one of the things I can praise Fire Emblem Fates for is its connection to Awakening. If you've ever played the DLC of the DLC, I think it was called Before Awakening, and you basically meet up with Chrom and the others just before they meet Robin. I also agree, especially those maids and priestesses with Entrap and Freeze, not to mention intentional adjacent attacks and convenient pair-up bonuses. Yeah, not to mention your accuracy is terrible. Like, not even the main character, no matter how powerful the main character is, even they can't take anything. Like, your accuracy stats are awful. The enemy can dodge way too well.
Just this answer, and it's like, I want to tell you this one, but I just want to. It's a little bit. It's really funny, but it's just so funny. Okay, it's where this kid says,
maybe he'll cough it up if we thump him on the back.
She wants to grow up like her mom, and you know what the picture looks like?
Seriously?
It makes her mom look like a stripper. Because it looks like she has her hands on a pole and she's literally standing on a platform with like 6 people throwing dollar bills at her.
Camilla's the purple-haired sister with big melons, yes, and Selena is her retainer who has red hair and twin ponytails. She's also a tsundere. Oh yeah, and she's also one of the future children in Awakening. All she really did was slightly change the lettering in her names. You find that out in a DLC mission, that she's actually from Fire Emblem Awakening. She's one of the children from the future. She gets, it's not like plot important to the main story, it's just like a little backstory as to why she looks familiar.
And you wanna know what this, mother's explanation is for this picture?
What?
That, I guess she works at Home Depot, and it was like a blizzard that happened, and they were selling shovels, and she found one shovel left, and there was people fighting over it. So the daughter,
yeah, misleading pictures. Have you ever seen those Photoshop jokes where it's like these people would constantly ask this one guy to do Photoshop edits for them, and he'd always take it in a very literal term, and like if someone was being mean to somebody who was in the picture, he'd make them feel awful for it. Like, there was a girl who sent him a picture saying, hey, could you Photoshop this to get this ugly cow out of the way, and they were talking about like this girl who had a little bit of meat on her bones that was in the photo. And the guy said, sure, and he edits the person who requested the photo edit out of the photo. And then replaced all of their fate, and then replaced all of them with just the same girl. Like, he's that type of guy. There's one where it's like, could you make it look like I have longer legs? And he's like, done. And it's just like, all of a sudden she's like 10 feet taller. And her legs have been stretched quite a bit. I love it.
Peter, I'm just saying this. I have to get off right now because like I told you before, I have a time, and
I've got this.
Yeah. So I don't know if you wanted to like just wait till I'm online, later. Because I don't want to get in trouble with my parents because that's what happened last time.
Yeah, that's fine.
So maybe like I'll still be on my 3DS. So once you see me on, I don't know if you can message me.
Discord.
Discord?
Yeah, use Discord on your phone.
Oh, okay.
You can because we can have a live chat through that, or you can text me through that, and it'll make it a lot easier for both of us.
Okay, see ya.
No problem. Yeah. See you later. Let's give Scruffy some time to shine. He finally got to level up a bit. He's a lot more stronger. He can take better hits. Let's give him a chance to actually do something. No, he shouldn't die in 2 shots.
Okay, see ya.
See ya. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the new and improved Scruffy! Oh, he attacks automatically? But look at that health, man. Oh, that's how I check an enemy stats. What, a Sephiroth summon? Yeah, if you get the day 1 edition of the World of Final Fantasy, it comes with DLC for two Mirages, and you also gain a Sephiroth summon. Good job, Scruffy. Wait, what is going on? Why is it acting like I chose to fast forward? Why are they auto-battling? Aw, man, I could have, like, done some major damage to this bomb with, like, ice and water magic, but no, it accidentally activated auto-battle. How much health does it have left? Because I thought that was automated the whole time. Yeah, and I can't do it anymore. But he still did a lot of damage. So... Uh-oh. Oh, what? It's not my fault it used explode right at the end. Well, Scruffy didn't die in 2 hits this time and did some damage. Yeah, he did. But it seems like it was all for naught. I don't know how to... I hate it when they give you a bomb boss and they make it so that when it uses a certain attack, it'll one-hit kill you. Because that's not fair.
Fantasy.
Like, I'd expect it to do a lot of damage, but not that much damage. That was a little ridiculous. Well, let's just jump right into this boss fight. Alright.
What?
No!
Can we outrun them?
It's not what I meant to do. You have a defend option, right? I don't know how much damage it reduces, but it can possibly help. Maybe. But I don't think I had a choice on that. I just love how for Sephiroth's summon, he gets the iconic walking away in the fire. And he pulls out the dramatic wing, takes off in the sky. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. I love One-Winged Angel. Dang, man, that's a lot of damage it just did. I can't see its health. Oh, right, I didn't hit it with Libra. Let me scan it. Okay. Alright, let's do this properly. Come on out, Scruffy! I like how whatever plays with the champion summon, it carries on into the battle. Only for a little bit. The moment you start performing your own actions, the music stops. Oh, it's resistant to ice? Oh dear. Whoops, that was stupid of me. What is this guy? How is it resistant to... Oh wait. Yeah, I hit it with an ice attack, and yet it was resistant. I wonder why. Yeah, not for long.
I will banish this darkness. What's it
do 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 do. Man, the remixes of Final Fantasy 1's battle music and Final Fantasy 2's are beautiful. I love them. I never had an appreciation for their music until Dissidia. Until I heard their music in Dissidia, and I was like, oh my god, these tracks are awesome. What are they? And I looked them up and I was like, oh, wow, I've been missing out. Let's try water. I'm worried because... like maybe I have to KO it before it can explode.
Okay.
Oh my god, I just barely survived that. Logically, he's a creature that consists of pyro properties, so it's only natural he's resistant to ice, since fire melts ice, but water douses fire. That's the thing, though, is that normally how Final Fantasy treats elements is that it would be like ice and water can beat fire, and fire can beat ice.
So quiet all of a sudden.
Is it because we gave that bomb the old heave the hoe?
What now? An earthquake?
Oh, it must be a
What the honking honk?
No! Anything but another flood! Mayday! The Mayday!
Was that Leviathan? Oh no, Rydia!
Chapter 12. Ribbit Jiggle Panic.
Make that a double jelly sandwich!
Gonna need the therapy after this. Please, no more cosmic flushing.
Where are we now?
I don't think we're in Nibelheim anymore. Not by a long shot.
The wind swept mire?
Why don't we take a look around?
Mom bombs! That is one deep swamp.
Maybe we shouldn't go this way after all.
Ribbit! Ribbit!
What's with this toad?
Is it a mirage? Because it doesn't act like one.
Ribbit! Ribbity!
Ribbit? Ribbity ribbit? The rib?
Ribbit! Ribbit!
Ribbity! The bib?
What? You speak Toadese?
Of the course I do! Listen, you can tell from his accent that he's been the toad cursed. He's a guy?
They have accents?
Obviously. Ribbit? Ribbity the ribbity tip? The bibbit?
Ribbit!
Oh my goodness.
What do you say? From what I gathered, it sounds like the golden toad over there is the Bibian that put the curse on him.
Oh, so all we have to do is defeat it.
That's correct. First off, you need to the imprisonment the same as always.
Okay, we got this.
Careful you don't get toad cursed.
Huh? You mean you're not coming?
Well, it's game over if we both go full toad, right?
Right.
Thank God for high potions.
Ribbit. Whoa, is it just me, or...
Ah, where did you learn to talk like that? You need to go to wash your mouth out with a bar of soap.
What? Dude, what did I say? Take this!
How do I catch you? Reduce the target's HP to create... Alright. That's easy. There we go.
Well, that ought to do it.
Lucky Toad. Anyone lucky enough to chance upon this toad will be blessed with good fortune. Unless, of course, you hate amphibians, in which case there's nothing fortunate about it at all. Who is it? Oh, it's Snow from Final Fantasy 13.
I guess you are.
He's a fist fighter character.
Just saved my life. Oh, the name's Snow. I came to butt kick the big jiggle lurking in this swamp. And then along the way, I saw this awesome golden toad and thought, man, you don't see too many of those, but who knew the things are contagious? So then, Toad Me was all like, what am I even gonna do? Could I really eat flies or live on lily pads? Deep questions. But then you all came along and saved my warts. Woo! You guys are the best. For real, bro.
Dude, I have no idea what's wrong with you, but as long as you're happy.
Did Mon just find someone he can talk the dome to? Never thought I'd see the day.
So, what's your deal? Where are you from? You say you got swept here all the way from Nibelheim? Wow.
And if anybody who's never played Final Fantasy 13 but knows who Lightning is, Snow's basically her brother-in-law.
I know, it's so crazy. I guess we're getting kind of pro at it?
I don't want to be a pro at it. Anyway, it seems we're stuck here. All the goop around here makes it hard to look for a way out.
Imagine if the protagonists from Final Fantasy 15 were in this game. You mean Noctis? That'd be pretty cool. Only problem is that this game came out before 15.
Just like this.
Oh wow, they even gave him his version of Shiva.
Whoa! Cool idea!
Wait a minute. Are you a summoner?
Wish I could say I was, but no. Sadly, summoner is way too fancy a word for what I am.
Huh?
But that's not important. So, what's the game plan? I don't mind showing you the way out if that's what you want.
How about you? Are you still gonna butt kick the big jiggle or whatever it was?
You know it. It shouldn't be too far from where we are now.
So it's like a mirage?
Yep. Me and Jiggles have got some history.
I gotcha. Then maybe we can help you out.
Really?
We're sort of on a journey to round up mirages anyway. So basically, the more you butt kick, the more we profit.
I got you now. Well, let's team up then. That stupid big jiggle will never know what hit it.
I think he's talking about Final Fantasy 13 Part 2, where he fought this giant flan. It took a while for him to finally beat it.
Right, let's do this!
Here we go!
Oh my god, is that what flans look like now? Oh my god, that is what they look like now. Sweet, and we got ourselves a flan. Let's Libra this toad here. Inflict Berserk. I don't have anything that can do that though, so just have to make do.
No trouble at all!
Oh yeah!
It looks like something that would be in Wind Waker. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Ooh, that'd be a fun game to stream. Honestly, there's a lot of Zelda games that would be fun to stream.
Yeah, predictable.
Sweet. You know, the funny thing is that we've been through all this and we're only like nearing level 30. Like we only just got close to halfway through the 20s. Oh, we got a mega shark wool. Hey, welcome back, little penguin. Either the monsters you regularly face don't give that much, or the climax has yet to come. Probably. I know that there's a Final Fantasy VI place as well, so we're probably not even halfway at this point in time. See here. Maybe I can teach something to the behemoth. Guess that's all I can really do is just one ability at a time. Anyone else? Can Tama learn anything? Oh yeah, Tama can get quite a bit. Let's increase your critical. Okay, so Zippy doesn't seem to be gaining any SP, which sucks because it's high enough level to become something different. But like I just need one special point to allow it to transform into something stronger. So yeah, I have to look into that. Wow, it's quite a number of skills we can get these two. Thank you, Shiva.
I won't hold back.
Right.
One thing I think would have been awesome is that, like, for each area, if it had its own battle music from previous Final Fantasies, that'd be pretty cool. Like, when we were in, like, the Fire Valley near Nibelheim, because it was an area where Final Fantasy VII stuff existed, we could have just listened to Final Fantasy VII battle music while we play. That would have been pretty cool.
Let's make this good.
Oh god, a Marlboro! What are you about, buddy? Inflict status ailments to create a prism tunity. Do we even have any more status ailment items? Can inflict poison, blindness, and seems that's it. And it missed. And it starts off with bad breath.
Just keep... There's no way out.
Guess I just have to fight. Oh.
Uh-oh, not good.
Alright. Seems like physical attacking is my only option. And I'm gonna lose. Nothing I could have done about that. Marlboros are annoying. They always have been, and they always will be. But on the bright side, it took me back here, which is something I wanted to do, but for some reason they didn't give me the option to. So I'm happy about that. Because I need to restock on items, rest up my team, and such. Oh yeah, we should visit the tea room, see if there's any, see if we can get the other champions.
Want some tea? What now? Which champion would you... What now?
Let's do a side quest. An intervene side quest. We already did this one. Rescue the kidnapped Princess Sarah. The ice bridge. Let's just do this one. Where art thou, Smoochy Poo? Where we rescue the kind Princess Sarah.
What is going on here?
Captain, terrible news. Her Highness has been abducted by the Princess Goblin.
What? Did you say the Princess Goblin? This is bad. Princess, are you all right?
The Warrior of Light. Oh, I knew you would come.
Oh, my Warrior of Light. Oh, there's my smoochy poo. So, have you thought it over? Will you make me your bride?
What? His bride?
Yes!
Princess Goblin. I already told you my answer is no.
Good! What?
Surely you know my heart beats for one cause. My
Oh?
the Kingdom of Cornelia and all its people.
Oh, is that all? Become my lovey-dovey hubby, and my goblins will give you guys all the protection you will ever need. The way you gave that giant goblin a good spankaroonie, that is just the kind of manhandling the goblin army's been dying for.
No, I have a duty.
Ah! What about her dinkiness here could you possibly find more charming than me? If she's that special to you, I'll keep her nice and safe by imprisoning her for the rest of her life. Happy now? Isn't the realm in good hands?
Please, no.
Enough! Now you've gone too far!
Well then. Okay, well now we know the whole smoochy poo thing.
For falling for a dreamboat like the Warrior of Light. But maybe you'd settle for Lon instead? How about it?
Sorry, there's no room for dummies on this battlefield.
Is she playing hard to get? Why am I so intrigued? I don't think I'm ready for this. Are these feelings normal?
Maybe for you?
This is gonna be a very easy fight because I'm so overpowered.
That all you got? Watch this!
Your birthday's tomorrow? Well then, happy early birthday, Aaron.
That wasn't so bad.
Easy peasy.
Princess Goblin, it's over!
Warrior of Light!
Highness, please step aside. I can't allow this evil mirage to continue in her foul ways.
No! No, I will not. Despite her poor judgment, her heart is in the right place.
Yeah?
Can you blame her? Like any princess, all that she desired was a dashing gentleman.
Oh, for sure!
It is no less noble than what I do for my kingdom.
Yes, it is.
Princess.
Now, if you genuinely wish to protect me, then please, put your sword away.
Yeah,
Very
please.
well. If it is your wish I show mercy, then I will stay my blade.
Oh my god.
What is the matter? Are you hurt?
After all of the terrible things I went into you, why are you so nice? I feel like such an awful meanie.
Oh my god. This is,
Her Highness is as caring as they come. Why else would I have fallen in...
Princess Sarah. Oh, I am so not worthy. You win. I must accept my defeat. So long. Oh, hey, from now on, I'm going to be a better ruler and look after my goblins. So long. Oh, and I hope there aren't any hard feelings. So long. And like, if you ever need me for anything, I'll be here in a goblin minute, so just say the word!
Right. We'll keep you posted.
So long!
Well then, that was awkward.
What a selfless and courageous princess she turned out to be. A fine ruler, willing to change when necessary. Just the sort of example I should strive to imitate.
No, Your Highness is fine the way you are. If you need help, I will always be there to assist you.
I am beginning to see I am in good hands. Thank you, sir.
Your Highness?
There's no telling what mirages might lie just around the bend. I trust that you will keep me safe until we return home.
Right. Then I suggest you stay as close to me as possible.
I love thrilling adventures. We should have another one.
Oh, no. We need to adopt a strict no more abductions rule. Never again.
No, that's sweet. Relationship building between the Warrior of Light and the Princess. Do we...
Do you mind? What now?
Okay.
Goodbye.
But that thing with the whole Goblin Princess, that was a rather awkward cutscene. I think, the voice actor hammed it up a bit too much. But, with that being said, I think this is a good spot to stop. So, I'll say it's 3:39 now, where I am, so in... let's say 6:30. So it's basically like 2 hours and 50 minutes. I will come back with Rise of the Tomb Raider, and thanks everybody for joining me, and I hope to see some of you guys in the stream later on. Have a good day.